This is the Joseph Realcare Hybrid. He's the 3-month Joseph Asleep kit from Bountiful Baby, and I have painted him. He has combination hair, so he has quite a bit of strawberry blonde hair, that mohair that I have rooted, and then he's also has painted hair in the back and on the sides. And he is hybrid with a Generation 6 Realcare system, also known as Realcare Baby 1. I'll show you the back. So for him, he requires this ID, which gets inserted in his back. So what I'm going to do is just put him on demonstration mode so that you can see how he goes through his different functions. He has the feed, the burp, the rock, and a diaper change. He has 2 diapers. One he's wearing now, and this is the one that he'll be changed into. And they have a sensor in them that triggers the sensor in his back, so that way he'll know when you change his diaper. And here is the bottle. It has a magnet in the nipple, so when you feed him, it will, the sensor will recognize that he's being fed. So I'm going to program him. When you buy him, he will come already programmed. You don't need the programmer to use him. That's the good thing about the Generation 6 Realcare dolls. When you are done playing with him and you want him out of simulation, you just pop out the back, the battery cover, and you pull out the batteries. He runs on 4 C batteries. And the cover has a screw that has a slot in it that you can just use a screwdriver to open it. So it's real easy. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use this to put him in demonstration mode so that you can see what his care events are like. And it'll cycle through much quicker than when he's actually in simulation. Okay. So I'm actually going to put him in practice mode. Now you can buy these controllers. People sell them on eBay or Etsy. But you don't have to have this to run the Generation 6 dolls. And they run about $350 to buy one. So if you don't have to buy one, that's always the best way. Okay, so he should start crying to cycle through the different care events. And then once he does, you can't give care to a Realcare until you scan the ID. And that's because they want to make sure that whoever was assigned this baby, because these were originally assigned through schools, that is the only person that can take care of the baby. I'm going to go ahead and pause between care events so this video doesn't go really long. Once he starts crying, I will start recording again and I'll show you how to care for him. Okay, he has started crying. So we flip him over. Scan him. And then this first one should be a feed. So let's see. Maybe this first one. Oh, it is. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. And you can, when he's done, he coos. Okay. So his sensor is mounted a little bit lower so that you can use this bottle, which I think looks more realistic than the Realcare bottles, and you can kind of put it where his sensor is and fold it over when you're feeding him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and then when he starts crying again, I will hit record. Okay, he started fussing again. And I believe this one is burp. So we'll flip him over. Okay. You just keep patting him until he actually burps. Okay. There he goes. He is a big baby. So he's technically a Realborn. So he's made from a skin of a real live baby that was 3 months old. But let me tell you, this kid is a chunker. He wears 9-month to 12-month clothes. So he is definitely very big. Okay, he has started crying again. And if you don't give him the care he needs, he will continue to cry. This should be the diaper change. Okay. Here is his second diaper. It has the gray patch. He coos once you change it. And he has to be wearing a diaper. The Gen 6 babies want to wear a diaper all the time. If you don't, then they can cry. So you want to make sure that there's one Velcroed on at all times when he's in simulation. So Joseph also has a partial chest plate. So it goes down like that. And he has a really soft varnish. I can actually show you what I've used. It's the AK Ultra Matte Varnish, which feels very good. It's very matte and it's really soft. I don't think it's as durable as some other varnishes, so I actually don't use this varnish anymore because I just think it's not as durable. Makes him look great. He feels amazing. He's so super soft, but it just seems to be not as durable. But he really looks quite phenomenal. I've taken him. I took him to my family's house for Easter, and they thought he was a real baby when I brought him in. So that says something. So he does look phenomenal with this varnish. He's still in practice mode, so he is going to continue to cry for care until I end his simulation or take his battery out. This should be his rock. So, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Alright, and that's this little cutie. And he does come with everything you need to run him. He'll be in simulation, and then there's a way to do an emergency stop and start with him, so that if he ever runs through his entire simulation and he is not, when you put the batteries in, he's no longer in simulation, he has an emergency start button here that you use a paper clip and you insert it, and there's videos available all over YouTube on how to do that, and I can direct you to those so that you know how to restart him, and then he'll continue to be in simulation. And so he'll be in simulation for 15 days. Now that means continuous days, so that's uses. So if you turned him on today and did not turn him off again for 15 days, that would run through his entire simulation. And then you would need to do an emergency restart. Most people that I've come in contact with do not leave the baby in simulation. They'll take the battery out and only play with them, when they have time to do so, because he does require a lot of care. When he's in simulation, he will cry, and you do need to address his needs. So if you're only playing with him, maybe 5 hours out of a week, that 15-day cycle is going to last a long time. But then whenever you do run out of simulation time, you just simply restart him. So those are all his care events. He's going to start over and keep cycling through. So what I'm going to do, because I have the controller, is I'm going to end his simulation. Simulation ended. Okay. So this little guy is really cute. He's just really precious, and his hair gets a little wild and crazy, but it's just really cute. So here he is, and he is available at the Rose Doll Show this weekend, and he'll be available until he sells. And I hope you have enjoyed this video and my other content. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you.